pioneering. You know, I think you go back to like I'd say late 70s, early 80s, with, you know, seeing Caribbean players, how much that was such a boost for the community. Seeing Caribbean players playing, then you move, you see African players, and then you see Arsenal again. When I talk about pioneering, they were some of the first to see those players playing. Then you look at the women's game, how they pioneered the women's game, and you saw what happened. I mean, only a couple of weeks ago, what's happened with what they've become. And then I think one of the biggest things for Arsenal, especially with our global recognition, is Arsene Wenger and the amazing football that these teams played, which people had that connection with Arsenal. And I go back to talking about, like, when you speak about like me looking up and seeing a player that looks like me, that resonates in the community. Arsenal still have, for me, one of the most diverse fan bases in world football. So they always pioneer in that respect. And also, like I say, when you look at the way we play football, that is something that travelled globally, the way Arsenal played beautiful football. So to have Arsenal's name on these badges of Brazilian teams, which is the world to us when we were growing up, first one 1970, for Brazilian football to recognise Arsenal like that and want that connection is absolutely magnificent for a club like Arsenal.
Yeah, it's really saying something, isn't it? Like you say, it just transcends the borders. You mentioned Arsene Wenger there. He's one of the managers pioneering in the kind of players that he brought to the club from different countries as well. So you can see how all of a sudden all the countries are going to converge on that one particular team. Tika, I want to ask you, what did you find most powerful about these fans that you saw, the players and the communities that they've built? What was it that really stood out for you?
I think what struck me the most is like these guys, they don't like borrow the identity, they like transform it and make it a new thing about it. So when you see Arsenal in Brazil, especially in the favelas, it's not just a logo for them, it's like a symbol. So we saw people painting pressed by hand, like chanting in Portuguese, like wearing those colors, and because it really means something for them. So I think there's beauty on like those little things. It's not imitation. It is like a real love that these guys have for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's
And
genuine.
football, yeah.
It's authentic, isn't it? And that's what football tends to do. Tika, let's stay with you actually, because the creators that got involved with this and how you work to bring this story to life.